Hi, my name is Ashley Stipes with Epic Charter School, and today we will be looking at helping struggling third grade readers where to start. Data-driven instruction. What is it and why is it important? Data-driven instruction. To effectively help third graders read on grade level, instruction must be data-driven. Data-driven instruction is using data to determine how we will teach our students. Targeting instruction and interventions based on the data helps to ensure that the student is focusing on areas that need improvement. Since all third grade students at Epic Charter School are given the NWEA MAP test in the fall, winter, and spring, data from those tests can be used to drive instruction with students. Utilizing NWEA reports. After a student has taken the MAP test, you can utilize that information by looking at your student profile report. When you run a student profile report, click on Reading and your screen should look like this. Utilizing MAP reports continued. Once you have looked at your student MAP report, you can click on any of the standards in the middle column. By clicking Vocabulary, the first standard, your screen will look like this. You can use these standards as a guide to focus your instruction. This will help you know which areas your third grade student needs to work on. You can print a report of all the standards for your student in this report. By tailoring your instruction to fit your student, you are differentiating instruction and meeting your student's individual needs. Study Island. This is a link to the Study Island third grade ELA skill map. This takes all of the third grade ELA standards and shows which Study Island topics cover those skills. This would be a great place to find Study Island topics to cover the skills that your student scored low on in the MAP test. This could also be used as a pacing guide to help make sure that all third grade standards are covered. If you were to add the timeline portion to this, you could use it as a pacing guide to help you make sure that you cover all the topics. Utilizing a student's NWEA Study Island Map Bridge is also another great resource. This outlines a list of topics for a student to focus on based on their test results. These topics are ones that the student needs to improve in. Testing Blueprint. Another great resource is the ELA Testing Blueprint. This resource outlines the number of questions that will be on the Oklahoma ELA test. This will help teachers to focus their instruction on areas that will have the greatest impact on students' ELA test scores. This blueprint describes the content and structure of an assessment and defines the ideal number of test items by standard of the Oklahoma Academic Standards. And as you can see, Standard 2, Reading and Writing Process, has 38 to 42% of the items on the test. This would be a great area to focus lots of time on, as it could have the greatest impact on your students' ELA test scores and help them pass the third grade ELA test. Reading Interest Inventory. This is a link to the Reading Interest Inventory shown here. Using this tool, you can find out what your third grader is interested in and help them find something that they will love to read. When we are able to help students love reading, the whole process becomes so much easier for all of us. And this is an area that I am so passionate about, as I have seen so many students that I've worked with in the past become more interested in reading as I worked with them to find something that they enjoyed to read. Struggling readers often don't like to read because it's hard, and then the less they read, the less they are practicing. If we can find something that they love to read and make the practice enjoyable, it's a much easier process for all of us. Third grade chapter book ideas. This is a list of books to use to hook your third grader. These books are ones to get your student to love reading. And these are books for reluctant readers. These are students that don't necessarily enjoy reading. And these books are ones that are high interest that will get them to enjoy reading. These books are also, several of them are series, so that if the student really enjoys the book that they read, there are several others like it that they can continue reading. This is a great resource as a place to start with some ideas on books to suggest for your struggling student. Reading should not be presented to children as a chore, a duty. It should be offered as a gift. Kate D. Camillo.